The journey through Scotland begins with the arrival of our flight into the city of Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. Because of varying terrain of Scotland, we have planned our day and overnight trips very carefully, allowing for leisurely, enjoyable time for all. Our time in Edinburgh on our arrival allows just enough time for an audio-guided, self-paced walking tour of Holyrood, the Scottish palace, the official residence of kings and queens of Scott since the 16th century. Then it's off to dinner at the Witchery in the historic part of the town near Castle Hill. Then we turn in for the evening and rest for the day ahead. Still settling in from our long journey, the first day, from our lodging we can take short trips around the countryside exploring southern Scotland by way of Glasgow and then south to Dumfries on the border. The next day's journey takes us north along the Highlands by way of Perth, Pitlochry, and eventually finding our way to Aviemore and Inverness. It's at least 3-4 hours travel on this journey, a long day with many places to visit. We travel the western shore of Loch Ness, legendary home of Nessie the Loch Ness Monster. After perhaps a fortuitous sighting, we will spend a lovely evening in Inverness before moving on the next leg of our journey in the morning. We begin our southern descent to the town of Fort William, heading for a small port near Oban, and the boat that will take us to the Western Isles. Among the tourist attractions is the Hebrides, featuring inhabited and uninhabited islands, many with prehistoric sites. We then begin our trip back to Edinburgh by Loch Lomond and returning by way of Glasgow back to Edinburgh Castle and home to Bruce and Wallace, the Scottish knights honoured for their roles in Scottish history of independence from the British. At last, there's free time, and each of us are given the few remaining days to visit sites we have chosen individually before we once again leave from Edinburgh on our long flight home to the U.S. Don't forget to visit the gallery for pictures of our travels. See you soon.